Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakaha Kodash, and double honors to the big brother and the men of great millstone, the elders and apostles, and the brethren of like-mindedness on down. Shalom to you, Bayata Dawada, and to the Hakim and Akwat that's out there repenting. Shalom to you also, Mashpakah. Mr. Hakarab coming at you with a quick one. And I don't want to go into nothing based on, this situation right here, because it already has been covered. But the elder Malchaamah made a statement in here, and I want to go into that. And this little quick hit that I want to do, just a few scriptures I want to go grab and bring out. It's going to be pertaining to that. I'm just going to land back off some things that he said, And then, secondly, going into that damn devil vocab Malone when he was talking about the Israelites, the God they talking about is idol. He don't exist. and this is why. But let me just read this so I can get into these scriptures. And this is why. And this is why I'm going into these scriptures. I just want to do the land back off with the end. But let me just play this. Thank you.
And I was at 144 when that popped when I read that. But it says, and then it says, and Saul smote the Amalekites from Havilah until thou comest to Shur, that is over against Egypt. And he took Agag, king of the Amalekites, alive, and utterly destroyed all the people with the edge of the sword. But Saul spared Agag and the best of the sheep, and the best and of the oxen, and of the fatlings, and the lambs, and all that was good, and would not utterly destroy them, but everything that was vile and refused, they destroyed utterly.
And that's the point I wanted to go into. I just want to land back off what the elder said. See, and then on top of that, Saul didn't kill all the Amalekites. If he did, you wouldn't have them motherfuckers wouldn't be a thorn in our side right now. You wouldn't have one of these goddamn Amalekite ass motherfuckers running around being some damn culture vulture, trying to dress like us, trying to wear hats on his head like us, trying to, and then run around and acting like the scripture's this and the scripture. You wouldn't have one of them fucking Amalekites blaspheming right motherfucker now, talking about the Israelites, the God that they worship and this and that, and it's an idol, it don't exist and all that bullshit. You wouldn't have these little Amalekite asses. If Saul would have got rid of their asses then, you wouldn't have these little fucking Amalekite ass motherfuckers walking around talking shit right now. And you damn sure wouldn't have them motherfuckers over there in our land doing all kind of abominable ass shit. See? But ultimately, it was for the Most High, for their ass to get what they go get, what they got coming. That's what it's all about. See, but the point that I want to go into is, hey man, why you think the Most High said? Now you hear the elder just read pertaining to that what Sodom did. They took the individuals that was with them. He didn't tell them motherfuckers. See, like certain things, it's not in the scriptures for you to read, but you should already know this. He didn't tell all. Yeah, the Lord said, go in there and kill all that. He just said, look, we going in there and we finna do this. He didn't pass down the message. He didn't say, the Lord said, Yahweh said, we going in here and we killing. No, you tell all of every motherfucking body. Our Father said, kill all their ass. The infants, the sucklings, the women, the oxen. Don't take none of it. He said, kill everything and everything moving, everything that's breathing in there. He said, kill it. All the spoils and all the shit, destroy it all, man. He said, get rid of all the shit. See? And that's how you know that he didn't tell him that. Because later on, down further in the chapter, in 1 Samuel 15th chapter, what did Saul say? And I was afraid of the people. He said, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do what the Most High told your ass to do? What the Lord told you to do? Because I was afraid of the people. Man, fuck the people. You should have passed the message. He didn't pass the message to them. He didn't tell them that, no, he said go in here and kill everything. But the point I want to go into is, dealing with, why you think the Most High said kill the oxen, the sheep, the camel and the asses. Why you think he said that? Now you know he didn't say do it because they was unclean. Because you already know what the elder just read. There was some clean oxen and sheep in there. Now the camel, you got the donkey right there. That's just a donkey. That's good for her. But the Most High said take that out too. Kill that too. You can't eat no camel. So, but he said take that out too. Kill that too. You can eat the sheep, you can eat the ox, but he said don't eat it. Don't keep the shit, whether it was clean or defiled, spotted or whatever. He said kill it all. Now, why do you think the Most High said kill the oxen and the sheep and the cow and the ass, whether it was clean or not, spotted or not? Why do you think he said kill it? You should already know why. These Edomites were some vile motherfuckers, man. See, but let me show this real quick before I get into these scriptures. Let me show this real quick. And you see right here, this one I wanted to go back on this, and this is why I'm going to go into these scriptures. You know, that's why I'm gonna land back on what the elder was going into. But this is why, because of this fucking Edomite ass Amalekite. See, because of this motherfucker. And what do you see? What do he say right here? The non-existent idol god of Israelism. Israelites have Yahweh wrong. So I heard that. No, you got him wrong. But we're going to go into these scriptures real quick. I don't like this motherfucker. You know, because, and then you're going to find out that, matter of fact, let me just go into it. I don't even want to ramble on. Let me just go into it. Bear with me. But let's get straight into it. Let's go to 1 Samuel 15. 1 Samuel 15 and 1. Samuel also said unto Saul, the Lord Yahweh sent me to anoint thee to be king over his people, over Israel. Now therefore hearken thou unto the voice of the words of Yahweh, of the Lord Yahweh. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. Now go and smite Amalek. But what did he say? We're in verse 2. He said, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, for how he laid in wait for him when he came up from Egypt. Now, the first point I want to address is, because everybody always like to say that, it wasn't us. It was our forefathers. We didn't do that. But what does it just say right here? I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. Now, can they sit back and say, oh, it wasn't us? It was them. See? But during this time, when he told Samuel, go tell Saul, I said, go in there and lay their asses out. Knock their ass down. And all this shit. They women, they infant, they suckling, and all this shit. Go knock them down. Let's go here real quick. Now let's find out how long ago was that. Let's find out real quick. Matter of fact, before I do that, let me grab this. Let me grab this one just popped into my head real quick. Let's grab this real quick. 3, and let's go to 15. And what it says, that which had been is now. And that, Ecclesiastes 3 and 15, that which had been is now. And that which is to be had already been. And Yahweh required that which is past. See? So, pertaining to what? Don't think that you did something and you gonna say, oh, it wasn't us that did it. It was you that did it. And then you don't think you gonna sit back and say, oh, this happened so and so long ago. He ain't gonna do this. You don't know our God. That bitch ass motherfucker vocab alone, don't none of these damn heathens know our power. They think that when they finally get their judgment, when they get punished, they think it's gonna be for nothing. No, it's gonna be for something. The Most High just don't do nothing just for nothing. It's a reason behind why he do what he do. See? And you damn Edomites, y'all gonna get the business when y'all get the business. And you ain't going to be able to say this for nothing because it's going to be for something. So you got individuals telling you motherfuckers right now that y'all punishment is coming. And when it come, accept it. It don't matter if your ass don't accept it. You still go get the business. But what it says, that which had been is now. And that which had already been, and that which is to be had already been. And Yahweh required that which is past. Let's go here real quick. Let's go into Acts right quick. Then we're going to go back to that first Samuel. Acts, what is that? 13, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Is that 13? Yeah, I'll start at 18. Acts 13 and verse 18. And about that time of 40 years suffered he their manners in the wilderness. And you know what we was talking about. This is talking about when we was in the wilderness for those 40 years. And when he had destroyed 7 nations in the land of Canaan, he divided their land to them by lot. And after that, he gave unto them judges about the space of 450 years until Samuel the prophet. So from that time period, or when we came out of Egypt, and those damn stanky ass Edomites was lying in wait and was cutting down take the women and taking the little children and doing all kind of shit, attacked us from the rear. The Most High didn't forget about that shit. And just like he ain't forgetting about what these goddamn motherfuckers did to us here in Babylon, a.k.a. America. He ain't forgot. You ain't gonna just be able to sit back and say, oh, I didn't do it. I didn't know. You did do it. All you motherfuckers gonna be held fully accountable for your actions towards us. Every last one of you goddamn Edomites. And that motherfucker vocab alone, I don't give a fuck how many pages in our books that he turned, or how many words of Yahweh Shah that he think he's speaking. Your ass still getting cut down with the rest of your motherfucking people. But what it says, Acts 13 and 20. And after that, he gave unto them judges about the space of 450 years until Samuel the prophet. Now let's go back to it. Let's go back to 1 Samuel 15. Now, this time period right here, this was 450 years later after we came out of Egypt. This is 450 years later. See? Now, when the Most High said what? I'm starting at verse 2 again. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. This is 450 years later. Get that in your mind. Now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, Slakia, and spare them not, but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, ox and sheep and camel and ass. This is 450 years later. So can these individuals that this slaughter is gonna happen to, could they say, but we didn't do it? Yes, they did. Because you come back every third or fourth generation, or whenever the Most High see fit to send your ass back. He don't have to wait 3 or 4 generations to send you back. He can send your ass right back. See? But you will say to them, hey, this is 3 to 4 generations later on down the line. See? 450 years later. See? So they can sit back and say, okay, it wasn't us, it was y'all. Just like these motherfuckers, just like his ass came around, he being a hater of the Israelites, doing all the shit that he doing. All these fucking Edomites, you're back right now to ultimately receive your judgment. You motherfuckers ain't escaping what the Most High got preserved for y'all asses, man. But what it says, but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, and ox and sheep. But let's grab these infant and suckling, because those are 2 different things. The suckling is a baby. The infant is a little child, 1, 2, 3 years old, 4 years old. But let's grab it. Let's show that real quick. Right? He says, slay it all. Slay it all. Slay it and motherfuck it all. Infant, let's grab that one. Our all. Not no Oleo, our law. What it says, child, boy. So that infant, it wasn't talking about a baby. It's talking about a little one. Motherfucker might be 1 year old, 2 years old, walking over there, 3 years old, walking over here, 4, 5 years old. He said, cut his ass down. Cut his little ass down. Now let's go get the other one. See, and you think it's gonna be any different now when Yahweh said Yahweh shot back? You think it's gonna be any different now? Yahweh Shah ain't coming back with smiles on your face. He bringing the judgment of Yahweh, and it ain't gonna be pretty. Let's grab this suckling. And what it says, Yanach, right? To suckle, nurse. But go down to the point. You see it right there where it says suckling, baby. It's talking about a little baby. Most I said, cut it all down, man. Cut it all motherfucker down. You think that motherfucker know our God? He don't know the God of Israel, man. He don't know him. At all. Oh, punk ass motherfucker. You don't know our power. But let's go back to it though. But what it says, now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and spares them not, but slay both man and woman, infant and sucker, and ox and sheep and camel and ass. Why you think the Most High said slay the oxen and the sheep and the camel and the ass? Why you think? Let's go to it real quick. But first we gonna go here, grab this real quick. I just wanted to run into these few things that came into my head when the elder did that. It's just a bunch of them. They popped into my head. I said, let me just go ahead and grab these. Job 30 and verse 1. But now, they that are younger than I have me in derision. Whose fathers what? Whose fathers what? Whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. And I want that point. I'm pulling that point for a reason. Why? Because Job said, look, these motherfuckers, these Edomites, are some vile motherfuckers. I would have disdained Eliphaz's forefathers, which these Edomites, to have, he said, I would have disdained them to have set with the dogs of my flock. Why? Because Job, no man, they would have been doing something to them damn animals, man. They would have been doing all kind of shit to them damn dogs, man. Running all up in them damn dogs, man. See? So why did the Most High say kill their ass? Well, it's for the reason what it was for. And why did he say kill their oxen, sheep, camel, and ass? Why? Come on, man. You already know what these Edomites was doing to them damn things, man. That's why the Most High said, I don't even want the clean ones. Don't even bring the clean ones out of there. Kill it all. See? Why? Let's go get the reason why. Let's go to Leviticus 20. Let me see. Where is that? Let me see. Right here. Leviticus 20 and verse 15. And if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and ye shall slay the beast. And if a woman approach unto any beast, and lie down thereto, thou shalt kill the woman and the beast. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. And that's one of the main reasons why Yahweh Shah say, slay those oxen, those sheep, those camels, and that ass, that damn donkey. Slay them all. Because what you think these Edomites was doing to it. The Most High didn't want the clean. They try to keep we just go keep the clean animals because we wanted them to go keep that to sacrifice. Yahweh said kill it all. Why? Because this is what these Edomites was doing to it. They was doing to them animals, man. They was running up in those damn animals, man. Some vile people, and they bitch ass still do the same shit to this very fucking day, man. This very fucking day. They ate blood and drunk blood and ate shit, raw meat back then. They doing it right now today. They fucked on animals and shit back then in the ancient times. They doing it right now today. They hated you motherfucking Israelites back then. They still hate your ass today. And that was my point. These motherfuckers go get it. And that was the reason why he said kill those damn sheep, camel, and asses and oxen and all that shit. Because they some vile motherfucking people, man. They vile as fuck. But let's go back to it. That's the reason why he said kill them motherfuckers. But let's go back to it. 1 Samuel 15:3. Now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, ox and sheep, camel and ass. See? That's why he said slay that shit. Because these stinky ass Edomites was running around and they was doing it to the sheeps. That they was running up. Shit, look what the Hamites be doing. They be sticking their whole face in the back of cows' asses and shit, man. Letting the cows piss out on top of their head and shit. So you already know what these Edomites was doing to the damn animals, man. You probably had one of the motherfuckers climbing up on the back of an ox, fucking a cow or a bull or whatever, and then you had probably another one laying down with the sheep. The woman was probably fucking on the damn donkey and shit. They vile, man. They some vile ass motherfucking people. And then we bringing out the truth pertaining to their motherfucking asses. Now we supposed to be quiet and not say the truth about how their asses really is. Man, fuck that. Fuck all they motherfucking asses. And I don't like none of them. And I just wanted to bring that out just to go into it. But you know what? But let's go down. Let's go down to verse 9. And let's read that too. Let's start at 7. And it says what? And Saul smote the Amalekites. Not all of them. Shit. Because who the fuck you think? Agag had descendants. What is that motherfucker Haman? Wasn't Haman called Haman the Agagite? Which was a descendant of Amalek, of Agag, which is an Amalekite. Yeah. So he didn't do away with all they motherfucking asses. See? But what? Amalekites from Havilah until thou camest to shore that is over against Egypt. And he took Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive, and utterly destroyed all the people with the edge of the sword. But Saul and the people spared Agag and the best of the sheep. And I said, the Most High ain't said, he said, take out the best of the sheep when it was unspotted and it was clean. But it wasn't clean. It was defiled. It was all defiled. Why? Because what you think they was doing? They was running up in it. I just read in Leviticus 20th chapter what the Most High said do to that animal. Why? Because they was sleeping with it. They was fucking going down to that on them animals. They women was fucking the donkeys and they vowed to the motherfucker, man. And they ain't no different from to this motherfucking day. See? And of the oxen, of the fattening of lambs, and all that was good, and would not utterly destroy them. But everything that was vile and refused, they destroyed utterly. Now all the shit was vile. Why do you think the Most High said take it out? The Most High don't change, man. He don't fucking change. The same judgment that's gonna come up on their ass now when Yahweh Shah kick it off. Why? Because the Most High don't change, man. He is the same then. Matter of fact, let me grab that and end it off. He's the same then, now, and forevermore, man. He don't change. So the same judgment that he was going to do to the motherfuckers back then, he going to do it motherfucking now. Malachi 3 and verse 6. For I am the Lord Yahweh. I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. We ain't going nowhere. We still here. See? They used to be saying a long time ago, where years back, they used to be saying, oh, you ask them what happened to the Israelites. Oh, the Israelites done away with God. He done away with his people. He done away with his people. They don't exist no more. And they just done away with it. He got rid of them and then he just accepted the Gentiles. He just bringing in all nations onto him, into his arms, because he did away with his people. You stupid as hell. They don't even say that no more. They don't even say that no more. Why? Because you get your ass cut up, sliced, and diced with these scriptures on that lie you tell. See? And a lot of their ass, they don't even say that those, what the Israelites said, oh, they over there in their land. They don't even say that no more. You know, it's a bunch of stuff that they used to say that they don't say no more. Why? Because the truth done cut their ass to pieces. See? They spiritually been cut to pieces. And next, they literally about to be cut to pieces. Literally. See? But what it says, for I am Yahweh, I change not. Therefore you sons of Jacob are not consumed. Yahweh don't change, man. So just like he told our forefathers, man, go cut their motherfucking ass down. When Yahweh shall get here, your ass is going to get cut down again. Matter of fact, where's that? Let me get this one too. Because what did Yahweh shall say? Where is that at? He said, was that 19? Let me see. Because Yahweh shall said, it's going to kick off again, 19. Let me see. Yeah, 19. Let's grab that real quick. St. John 18, and let's go to 36. What did he say? He ain't changing, man. He ain't changing. What did he say? I'm going to start at 35. Pilate answered, am I a Jew? The answer is no, your ass ain't. Then thine own nation and the chief priests have delivered thee unto me. What hast thou done? Verse 36, the point. Yahweh answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews, meaning to the Yahweh, the chief priests, and the scribes and the elders of the people. But now is my kingdom not from here. But what did Yahweh say? If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight. So when Yahweh come back, what you think we gonna do, man? What the fuck you think we gonna do? We gonna lay our hands on these motherfuckers, man. Let's grab that one too. Go lay our hands on their asses. Why? Because Yahweh don't change. He don't change, man. He don't change. We gonna lay our hands on their ass. Let's get it. Straight to the point. And what he says? Ezekiel 25 and 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. So how Yahweh Shema Shai is go jack these motherfuckers up? By the hand of his people. And Yahweh Shai is going to command us and order us to cut these motherfuckers down, man. Yahweh don't change. So it was 450 years when he told us to go cut them down, and it's gonna be however many so years when Yahweh Shai come back when we go cut these motherfuckers down, and it's gonna be for good until they fulfill and go into captivity. I'm ready for the power to be able to lay my hands on their motherfucking asses, man. Cause I'm tired of their ass. I'm tired of all of them. All of them. And I will lay my hands upon my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. They shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said Yahweh Shema Shai. So vocab and all this funkies, they about to know the vengeance of Yahweh Shema Shai when Yahweh Shai come. All these fucking people gonna know it. And then we gonna see if he's the God of the whole world, we gonna see. We're going to see in that day, no, guys, he sent his son to die for the whole world. Because he said he loved the whole world. We're going to see in that day. All these motherfuckers, these people that think the Most High, oh no, he loved me. He going to cut your ass down. Why? Because that's the vengeance of Yahweh Shema Shai and the recompense for the era of the controversy of Zion. And I'm going to end it off there. All praise be to Yahweh Shem Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Ha, Kodash, Shalom, Yasharallah, and Wah Ba Babal. Wah Abba Babal. Shalom.